Let me show you how I made this off-shoulder ruffled blouse with just 1 yard of fabric. I had this 1 yard of fabric and I was just thinking, what can I do with it? So this is a fabric and the fabric is 1 yard and the length of this fabric is 60 inches. So it is 36 inches by 60 inches. The first thing to do is to fold your fabric into two. So I folded my fabric into two. Now you can decide to fold equally, but I decided that I will not fold it equally. I folded it so that the first layer will be 18 inches and the second layer 20 inches. Since I have 1 yard of fabric to work with. So after folding it into two, I will refold again into four so that I can get the center front. Because that is where I will start working on. Now I must say that if you have an highlight, you can use your highlight, but I will not be using highlights. There is a method I came up with, which is how you can bring out your rope from your fabric without an highlight. There is a way you can sew it that the rope will come out. So that is the method I will be using for this particular blouse. I dropped a video on that on my channel. If you haven't seen it, please check my channel, you'll see the video. So that is what I'll be using. What I'm just doing presently now is to confirm the length of the blouse. The first one is 18, while the down part is 20 inches. So once I'm okay with the measurements, I will fold again into four, like I said, so that I can get the center front. I want to pin it down so that it won't shift. So once I'm done pinning, I will fold again so that I can get the center front. Now I've folded into four, so I'll mark 1 inch. I'll mark 1 inch. Then from that 1 inch, I will mark another 1 inch. Then from that point, I'll go down by 3.5 inches. I'll go down by 3.5 inches and I will mark it. Now from the 3.5 inches I just marked, I will mark 1 inch again. I'll go down by 3.5 inches again. I will mark it, then I will mark 1 inch. Now let me put my chalk on the center front so that when I open it up, I'll be able to locate the center. So after chalking it, I will open it up. At that 1 inch space, I will mark 0.75 inch to the right and to the left. I'll go down to the next 1 inch interval. I'll mark 0.75 inch to the right, 0.75 inch to the left. And the last part also I'll do the same thing. Now the next thing is I'll cut my fabric in a circular form. Because this material is light, so I will add interfacing to the circle. then I will sew it so that I can have a clean hole at that point where my thread will come out from. Now this is what it looks like. I already cut the fabric, I added interfacing to it, and I sew a center circle. So the next thing will be for me to cut that circle, to notch it, iron it, and top stitch. I have a video on how to do this particular design. Check my channel for the video. I will also drop the link of that video on my description box. It's a very short video, and you will learn how to do this particular design. This is a design you can do when you don't have access to eyelet or grommet and you need to pass a rope through the channel. So I will just turn it in, I will iron it, and I will top stitch. Then I will come back to show you how it looks like. Now at this point I'm done with the holes. So the next thing will be for me to join my fabric. I will join both sides. I will open it up and I will sew it straight. So I just take it to my machine and I will just sew it. I will join it and I will come back to show you the next step. So now after joining, this is the back, this is what it looks like. Now because I did not fold it equal, you know, the lower part, the joining is open, it's on the right side. And so the next thing is I will just do a French seam. At that point I will fold it and I will just sew it. I will sew it double the way we sew on a jean material. So I'll just sew it. And I must say, if you are using a material where the right side and the left side is not the same like this one, then you might have to fold double. You can't do this non-double fold. Can you see the hole that I made? The hole where my rope will come out from eventually. So the next thing will be to sew my channel. So I'll be marking the point where my channel will be because I need to sew it around. I'll mark 1 inch from the top. I'll mark it around. It's supposed to go all around to the back. So after marking it all around to the back, then I will leave 1 inch again. I will mark 1 inch from that first 1 inch, and I'll mark it all around to the back as well. And that is where I'm going to sew. Then from that 1 inch, I'll mark 3.5 inches. Remember, that was the distance we marked earlier before when we're trying to make the hole. So from that, I'll mark the 3.5 inches. Then from the 3.5 inches, I'll mark 1 inch also. Then the next one also 3.5 inches distance. Now I must say this distance, it's not compulsory. It is what I use that you use. You can change your distance depending on what you want. Then 1 inch. So that is how I'm going to mark, and I will sew. By the time I finish sewing, I will have 3 channel, and it is this 3 channel that will pass my rope through, that will give me the ruffled effect. Now I am done with the channel, and I already passed my rope through the channel, and the rope came out through those holes. You remember the hole that I made? They came out through it, and this is the final product. Trying to tie it. Now the rope SS in front, and it somehow added to the beauty of this top. And I think this is a 1 inch top, well used. The fabric is well used for a 1 inch. It's so beautiful. This mannequin is not doing it the justice to the blouse. I decided to use this contrast color, white and red, as the rope to give it a beautiful finish. It is actually so beautiful, and it is for all sizes. Now if you want it bigger, then you can add more to your fabric, to the length of your fabric. You know, we use by 60. Now you can increase it, and it is for all sizes. Anyone can wear. You just tie it. The excess, the remaining will just be like ruffle around the body. It's beautiful, easy, and the tip of this rope, you can always add like something to hand it, maybe like a bead or something. So this is what it looks like. You can increase the number of the spacing of the ruffle, or you can decrease it. I think if I have to make this another time, I will not use 3.5. I will probably use 3 or 2.5 inches, so that the gathering can come close. But it's actually so beautiful. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have learned something new. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video, and I'll see you in my next video.